is that working at? But yeah, that's it. I'm good.
Sweet, bro. What's been happening now? What have we been doing?
Nothing, just training for this fight on Wicked and Bad. Just been doing that. Sparred today. Got a little couple of war wounds. That's it really. Just contemplating what my next move is, what I'm gonna be doing, what do I want to do.
Yeah.
Contemplating the bare knuckle scene. I reckon I'm built and tailor made for that. I was having a chat to David A at the BKFC. And
I seen you there at London, weren't you? Carter and Ellis Shepherd. I seen you there on the night.
Yeah, I was calling him, and David made a comment, said this is tailor made for you. 2-minute rounds, fast hands, good boxing brain. Obviously, brought up fighting outside, like that's our thing.
Yeah.
I've only fixed it, haven't I? I've only fixed it. It was that I only had to move my hand. Yeah. So what is I'm a checklist person, so I'm gonna get the 18th out of the way. Go put some respect on my name. Shut this div from Birmingham up. Then have a look, see where we want to go, see what we want to do, see what the offers are.
Yeah.
Because if it don't make money, it don't make sense. That's the famous saying, isn't it? So I think that's what we're gonna do with that.
Yeah. What do you think of the ring that they use in the BKFC?
Yeah, easier to cut down, I think.
Yeah.
Easier to cut down. Obviously, but I don't think it's one of them things where you have to go looking for people. I think movement's quite a rarity. So yeah, I just think my hand speed. You get me with a professional pedigree as well, but also I know how. Listen, there's a big world of difference fighting with gloves on and fighting without them.
Yeah.
You can catch shots on the arms with gloves on. You can't really be catching them on the arms without gloves unless you know how to brace shots and whatever not. Now, listen, I don't think it's not no no surprise. Listen, travelling people, gypsy people, fight outside for 30, 40 minutes a time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we know how to fight outside. We know how. I'm not saying other people don't, but it's what is now becoming a sport.
You've always done it.
Is part of our life. That's part of our culture. So I'll that'll be something that I'd adapt to very easy, very 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 well. I'd be able to really impose a lot of experience, not just me boxing experience.
Yeah.
Into that. So but like I said, you got to pay to play, and if it ain't like I had to retire from professional boxing, so I can make good money from professional boxing.
Yeah.
So if that don't make good money for me, why am I going to go do it?
Yeah, true.
So that's where I'm at with it. I think there's a lot of people would like to see me in it because I'm a personality. I'm never a dull moment really with me as they. I'm a very animated person, and everybody knows that I've never dodged nobody with gloves on. I'm a very, very, very proud man. So I don't think it'd be a hard thing getting me into big fights.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the biggest winners in me going to that would be the fans, because they know whether whatever happened with me, whether I absolutely pissed all over people or I went and had a life and death and got myself smashed to bits, then I'd always be entertaining. I was never in a dull fight as a professional boxer, so I'm never going to be in a dull fight with no gloves on. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I think that's something that I think I'd bring my area of value to the scene as well, and I'm also very aware of that. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't undersell myself in that respect. I'm not saying I'm the big I am, and look at me, you got to pay me twice, triple what other people's getting.
Yeah.
But I know my value as a fighter. I'm a prize fighter.
Yeah.
So that's what it's about for me. Just making sure all the right boxes get ticked, and I can go and sail off into the sunset. I can go and sail off into the sunset and conquer the BKB scene.
What did you think of the whole setup at the Oval Arena for a Bareknuckle show, mate?
I thought it was a very good setup.
Yeah,
Good production. Good production. I thought it. I feel like it's just one of the things that is going to take off.
Yeah, definitely.
I think for the time is come around. I think now with the BK, I think once it gets British TV, it'd be going.
Yeah, have you seen any of the English fighters that were in there at the moment who you like?
Yeah, listen, they're all good good fighters. I like Little Ellis. Ellis, a hearty boy. For someone who ain't got a lot of experience, he was up against a very experienced boy there. And I'd only done 3 sessions with him, you know. I'd only done three sessions, and he was trying stuff that I was telling him, I was trying to make it apparent to him that you can't just pick shot. It don't seem that sort of thing to me where pick shot standing on the outside is really that ain't what the judges look for in point scoring. I think it's a very aggressive based scoring system.
Yeah.
So you have to be throwing more shots. You have to be making yourself busy, and then take it from now. Obviously, you don't stand in the pocket and leave yourself to be hit, but you can't just be on the outside looking to nick cheeky counters and then expect to take rounds. But he was mixing the things up that me and him worked on in the couple of sessions that we done very well. I was very proud of him. When I looked at the scoring, because I haven't watched the fight back yet. I haven't watched it back yet. But when I was watching it, I was obviously watching it from a very biased eye. I was watching my fight as well. So I was highlighting everything that my boy was doing right.
Yeah.
So when it come to it, I thought myself, listen, I said to Ellis in the last round, you got to go and take this round. You need this round. I had it close. I had it close. Do you know what I mean? I thought it was a close fight. But in my head of heads, I thought myself, they're going to like the other boy's aggression. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to review it, one thing I would say is if I had a full camp with Ellis, I believe I could get the win with him.
Yeah,
If I just passed on, because you got to think Ellis is a very green boy. He's green, so like he ain't done no loads of amateur boxing or anything like that. He's came onto the BKB scene, had a couple of fights on the BKB, the English BKB, and done the BKFC. So I thought myself, you know what, you got to commend him. He had quite an experienced boy there in front of him. But credit to both lads. I hate the thing when close fights get in and they say, "Oh, we got robbed." There's no such thing as a robbery. You know what I mean? if you're worried about what judges think that much, make sure it don't go to their hands. That's what I say. So get rid of him. That ain't always the case where you can get rid of someone, but it ain't that fighter scoring it. So that man don't deserve to be ridiculed. Do you know what I mean? It ain't the other fighter that's scoring the fight. Do you know what I mean? So let him have his moment. If you feel that hard about it, get the rematch, go at it again. That's just the way I look at it as a man.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to Ellis the other day, I said to him, I said, come to a camp. I was talking to the Rhino, Tony Giles as well. He's gonna come down and do a bit. And I was just gonna, I'm like I said, at this particular moment in time, I'm literally just concentrating on getting this wicked and bad fight out of the way. Then I will put my concentration onto my next goal. On what I want to do, whether it be that, and then start having talks with people or whatever not. Or listen, I'm not a hard man to find, as you know. You see, when I get hold of me, I'm not an hard man to get hold of. So they come at me. We can talk, and I'll come and blast a few ducks out the water for them.
Do you fancy your chances with the heavyweights that you've seen so far in the BKFC?
I think you know the answer to that, don't you? Of course, man. Do you know what I mean? Listen, from what I've seen, they're all game boys. They're all, listen, any man willing to get out there and any big man willing to stand and meet another man, toe the line. Listen, that old word of saying, toeing the line with someone. Any man game to do that with another big man, listen, he ain't to be sniffed at.
Yeah.
Because the old saying goes, you can't go swimming and not get wet. And it ain't getting wet with a 10-ounce glove on. So a man ain't got to throw a beautiful, polished, set-up punch. You're towing the line with someone. You're in punching range. You're in punching vicinity. So you need to give everyone that respect. But I'm confident. I'm confident in myself and in my pedigree as a man. Not my pedigree as boxing. My pedigree as a man. I believe I can. I believe I could stand and toe the line with anyone.
Yeah.
Because I ain't only got to stand in front of them; they got to stand in front of me, and that's one thing I will do. And I've got a fighting IQ. You know what I mean? I know I've got a fighting IQ. So I wouldn't have no trouble in going in there if whoever they said. I'd say, yeah, let's go. I wouldn't lose not one night's sleep about anyone. That's all I will say. I wouldn't lose one night's sleep. I wouldn't sit here and start calling names out and saying I want him particularly. But listen, anybody wants smoke, we can have it. No problem. We don't even have to wait for an arena. They come to a car park, we can jump out, we get a video man, and we get it on. No problem. Bring your coins and we go. No problem.
Class. Before we wrap it up, mate, is there any shout outs or sponsors or anything you'd like to give a shout out to?
Listen, I want to say a big shout out to Bouncer Play Dirty, who's giving opportunities to boys that wouldn't usually have opportunities, giving them a platform to fight and feel big lights for these young boys that don't really know much of opportunity. So for that, I'd like to give a big shout out to him and Tyrone and everything. I'd like to give a shout out to my pals who supported me through this training camp. Paul Webster, my pal Jimmy, just all my pals. There's way too many of them to mention out. Listen, and all the fans that have bought tickets to come and watch me. That's it. Everybody's gave their time. Everybody's supported me on social media and continue and wanted to see me back in a ring. And yeah, that's it. And a big shout out to yourself doing your thing. And listen, you're doing a very good job. And
appreciate that.
listen, because what people don't understand, no matter how big the platform, No matter how was that, how if it wasn't for people like IFL, like yourself,
Yeah.
right now there's a big spectrum different, but you give people a chance to be seen. Do you know what I mean? You give someone content to be shared. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't give people like stuff like this, now when they say give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Give a man a rod. Now listen, by that you're giving a fighter a rod. If he knows what to do with it, he'll have to take this content, split it up, chop it up, share it. That creates interest, fan interest for people to share about. For people, so listen, a big shout out to yourself, taking your own time to do this, and listen, well done to you. And it's people like you what make this an easier time for boxers, fighters in general, to establish a name for themselves, to be known and to be seen by people. So listen, again, tip my hat to you. Well done.
Thank you very much, mate. And where can people watch your fight on Wicked and Bad?
Yeah, if they want tickets, they can get on my Instagram. There's not many left. Get on Instagram, get hold of me, and come watch it live. Or I'll be putting a pay-per-view stream up on my Instagram. Is through the Wicked and Bad website. But yeah, just give me a follow on Tom_Little23. Give me a message and I'll get straight back to you and I'll help you any way that I can.
Spot on, bro. Like I say, mate, I really appreciate you coming on the channel, and we'll stay in touch and catch up in the future.
No problem. Listen, hopefully next time I talk to you, there'll be some BKB news for you.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Thank you very much, Tom.
God bless, bro. Thank you very much.
Good night, mate. See you later, pal.
Good night. God bless, mate. See you in a bit.
Bye.